Hey guys, and welcome to Budget Queen, and I hope you are all doing well. So I thought I would do a get to know me because I did do a cash stuffing. That was kind of like a quick one that I did when I got back from work one of the days. So I thought I will do kind of a and today won't be a cash stuffing, but it would just be more of a get to know me. So if it's not a video that I'd like to watch just because you want to be here for cash stuffings, we shall be doing one in about 3 weeks. So hopefully I can get one out to you by then. How I do get paid monthly. So a little bit about me. So I have one little girl, like I have said, and she's 2 years old. I currently live with my mum, and I work full time Monday to Friday, and I also work a part-time job on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, as a help desk agent. And during my main job is working in an office, so I can say I am blessed to have a job in my main job that does pay kind of a decent amount, as the previous cash stuffing showed. And even with that, I had, I think, 9.20 to stuff. My pay before that, I was able to pay off. I usually, so what happens is I get paid into my bank account. I pay my essential bills, so such as I pay my mum for living here, so it's a lower rate than I would if I was paying rent. And I also pay my credit card that I pay, plus my other credit card. And I then pay my phone bill. What else do I pay for? I pay for my daughter's nursery, that she goes during the week when I'm at work. My mum does help out with some of the days, so she does have most days half days, so she attends in the afternoon because my mum will have her in the mornings before she goes to work, which is a great help. I also pay, I'm trying to think of all my essential bills. But yeah, I pay, what else do I pay? So I also pay, I have a pay plan, which is kind of like a paying back my creditors in a small amounts. That I've managed to pay off 2 creditors already, so I've only got 1 left, which is great because that amount is just about maybe just over 1,000. And that, to be honest, I probably could pay that off sooner with me having 2 jobs now. So that's one thing I've thought about, probably saving up for that debt and paying half off, while at least I'm still saving. So I am hoping that I can get more stickers for this one, and I'll have, if not this one, I'll put in here debt, so then I can start actually putting towards that, and I can pay kind of a good lump sum towards that. So I kind of pay those bills, and I will do kind of a budget sheet so you can see what the direct debit ones, direct debit looks like and what comes out, because I just prefer for them to be taken off out by direct debit. And I also give to, I think it's Gift Aid, so that's $20. So sorry, £20. I live in the UK. And I also have life insurance, which is not too much, so that's £20 that comes out. From what I can remember, that's most of the bills that I can remember. So, and obviously to note, my ex does give money towards my little girl's nursery, so I additionally, I usually add on top of £200. So yeah, that's a great big help from him. But they come out automatically on set days, and then whatever is left, I withdraw that, which you saw in my last video, and I'll cash stuff. So, and I've had a few other expenses this month. So my sister's birthday, and buying her cake and presents, and also obviously I forgot travels and appointments because I do take public transport to work. So that's also in there. That comes out. I pay that. Get a monthly pass every month. So that's kind of pretty much how my finances are at the moment. I am currently filing for divorce, so I'm saving for that slowly. With that as well, I could probably pay that off straight away, but I thought I'd probably put money aside to get that together just because my ex is giving me kind of small increments, and then when he gives me his share, I'll just be able to just put mine in and then do that all at once rather than pay the full amount. Unfortunately, it's not the most predictable in terms of when it comes to finances, so he might say he'll give me, but then it might not work out that way. So yeah, so we have been separated for 3 years. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. We're very different people, and I left him when I was pregnant, probably about 2 months pregnant. So yeah, I'm currently just kind of trying to put my life together, get myself a place for me and my daughter, and just kind of, yeah, be financially stable and free, and not have to rely on others when it comes to finances, and just be better with my money. And also, I did say I've got a second job, so that also pays me monthly, but that doesn't get get paid on that on the 24th, and my other job I get paid at the end of the month, which is sometimes one of the reasons why I got a second job, because waiting till the end of the month was just yeah. And with that one, I did reduce my hours from the weekend from 20 hours down to 15. So my wage bill has dropped probably by £200, but I did need the rest. Just in terms of, I would say, like, mental stability and mental health is more important than money. So when it does come to, you know, cash stuffing, it's great, and I love it. But at the same time, like, I don't want to be in this kind of trend or whatever and be like, oh, I'll work my butt off just so I can get as much money as possible, and then my physical and mental health goes down the drain. You know, from experience, I don't want to really get there again, you know. So I can definitely say working 7 days wears me out, but you know, at least with the hours dropping, it has helped me a little bit as well. And plus, it gives me time to spend time with my little girl as well. So, I mean, I probably didn't say like the basic stuff, like my age. I'm 27 years old, and I pretty much just saving. That's kind of my goal at the moment. Those are my goals. In terms of like what I like to do, I definitely love to eat out. I like to go Thai boxing. At the moment, I stopped that just because I was getting worn out, because I did go twice a week plus gym. So at the moment, I've put breaks on gym and Thai boxing, just so I can get back to not feeling overly overwhelmed, overly tired, and just to be in a better place. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do, and I'm pretty much, yeah. I definitely say I'm a stress pot. I try not to be. And the lingo, if you're not from UK, stress pot is pretty much someone who stresses out a lot. So, but yeah, that's kind of me. I don't know what else I can really say in terms of, like, you know, about myself. But in terms of family, I have 3 sisters. One is a twin sister and 1 brother. And obviously, like I've said, I live with my mom. And she really helps me out with the childcare, which is great. You know, my little girl's dad just comes to see her, which is also good, and he takes her away to spend some days during the day, afternoons, at his mum's. And I guess, in a way, you could say probably something that I've learned from going through the divorce is that financial stability is important, because it can be the make or the breaking point of a relationship, which is one of the contributing factors to why we ended it. Just because we were so financially stressed, and then, you know, with everything else, and with that not working, it just puts a strain on stuff. Obviously other stuff as well. It wasn't just that, but I definitely say if you can be in a better place financially, that's one thing off the table when it comes to, you know, relationships and it being an issue. So I definitely, that's one thing I'm wanting going forward. If I was to go into another relationship, I want to be financially stable for myself, for my daughter, and her future. And that's one of the reasons why I have started her ISA. So I think interest rate on hers is 1.1%, and that's with Lloyds Banking. So I can just deposit it. I've done an online one, so just deposit money into there. I don't have a card for it or anything, because she will withdraw it when she's 18, before she's 18, so 17 and a half. So that's just there for her, and at least it's something for her to have, you know, in terms of starting off in life, because I kind of wish maybe I had that growing up. It wouldn't have needed to be any, a lot, but something just to kind of, the stuff like driving license, buying your own car. I still don't drive at the moment, and when you're older and you're trying to put expenses like that, trying to buy a car and trying to do driving lessons, it's a lot. So I definitely would say it's great to kind of set your children on a great pedestal and for them not to worry about small stuff like that. And obviously, with me doing this, it's also wanting to instill something in her as well growing up, that saving is important, and don't wait until you're later in your 20s to do it. Just be cautious of your spending and your outgoings, because sometimes, when it comes down to it, it is just discipline and making right choices. It's about whether you need it or you want it. That's one thing I've realized. And sometimes what you want isn't what you need. I've definitely realized that just because it looks nice and oh yeah, you've got that feeling of like, oh yeah, it looks great, let me have it, it's not always the right choice, and it's good to budget. And I think it does us right sometimes, having a little bit of like discipline in terms of budgeting, whatever it is, whether it's eating, the gym, all that stuff. It's good for us as much as we think it restricts us. It's very much needed in life, a balance of everything. But that's just a little bit about me. I don't know if you have any questions. Let me know right down in the comment section, or so I'll link my details below, and then you can just give me a message. But in terms of kind of just a general overview of me, that's me. And hopefully it wasn't too long and too boring for you. So at the end of the day, all you are seeing is my hands and the cash wallet. So hopefully it wasn't too boring. But yeah, hopefully the get to know me was okay for you. And obviously, if you've got any questions, like I said, don't forget to drop those in the comment section. And that's all for me, Budget Queen. So I shall see you all soon. Bye.